My computer restarted. My computer restarted. My computer restarted. My computer literally froze and restarted. I'm gonna give y'all a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the last thing I needed today. It's so not fair. The world is telling me to just go to sleep. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Kaiser. Hello. My computer just froze and then crashed. This is not. This is not a good day for me. Oh my god! TikTok heard me and decided to just go after me and just nuke my stream. No, tonight is not my night at all. I have to reopen the game. Okay, hold on. The game's gonna start loading. Why is this happening to me? Okay, start. No. Oh no, hold on. I have to start it up again. I just want to see my cows. I just want to go hang out with my cows. Is that such a horrible thing? Why can't I just see my cows? The internet didn't like that I was covering my body with the community guidelines posts, so it just shut me down. Oh no! Don't freeze again! Okay, okay, good, good, okay. Game is fine. Okay, let's switch. Hold on. Let me get to this. Oh, I already did it. Okay, great. Get into the game. Oh look, a black screen. Wow, would you look at that? To no one's surprise. There we go. Okay. Second rant. Okay, you're fine. Second rant is... I got reminded of it a while... So it was a post that I saw a while ago, and then I got reminded of it today. It's about like millennials and we don't need a fourth rant, and the newer like Gen Z generation. Well, I don't think they're new. I think Gen Alpha is after them. Anyway, so the reason I remember this rant is because I was looking at some, like, I needed some new socks, so I was looking at socks. How is that relevant? I'll get there. So a while ago, it's been some time actually. So this person from Gen Z made a video, not a call out video, not like a mean-spirited, but more like if this person has a side part, that's how you know they're a millennial. That was it. It was kind of like stating facts, which honestly, they're right. Millennials, I'm on the millennial generation. They like side parts. I mean, that's how we styled our hair, with side parts, and it just followed us into adulthood. I used to have a side part. I no longer have one because my hair decided to say, screw you, I'm gonna do what I want. But I had one. It's very simple. Like, again, they weren't saying anything malicious. It was just stating a fact. And millennials, it's so embarrassing to say that they got so offended that they're able to be noticed because of a hair part. And some other cringy adult millennials that are older than me decided to make like videos on top of that video, like stitching it, because it was a TikTok. They stitched it, they duet it, they responded, they replied to this poor person's video saying that Gen Z is lame, that that they shouldn't be making fun of millennials and blah blah blah. and basically throwing insults at Gen Z, even though this person never said a bad thing about millennials, like at all. They just stated a fact. So all these grown-ass adults started like attacking the Gen Z, and I'm like, guys, this is cringe. Like, nobody was being offensive towards you. All they said was millennials wear a side part because Gen Z likes to have the middle part. That's it. That's all. So why are you all up in your ass about it that they don't wear the hair the same way that we did? And it didn't stop. I don't know what happened to the person. I hope they're okay. Again, this person did not say anything mean. And so because millennials started throwing insults to Gen Z started fighting back and throwing insults towards millennials, which, you know, if you can't handle it, don't say anything. It's like, guys, just leave them alone, you know. And then millennials started getting butthurt even more because Gen Z was defending themselves. And I'm like, I don't even feel bad for you guys. I don't, because they didn't start it. All they said was something factual. That's it. You guys are the ones that started hurling insults and started being mean to people younger than you. Exactly. It was just an observation. It wasn't anything insulting. I'm gonna stare at my cows for a bit. I need to hang out with my cows. Oh, they're in there. I'm gonna go in there. It was just an observation. Every generation has something that carries on into adulthood. I know my parents do. Like, my parents, my grandparents, everybody has something. So again, it was just an observation. So Gen Z started defending themselves. And the one thing about Gen Z is when it comes to roasts and clapping back, they will get you where it hurts. They are so good at it. They will hurt your feelings. And they will not feel sorry about it because you started it. So of course Gen Z clapped back, and then it just became this whole thing, and now these cringe millennials are thinking like, ugh, Gen Z just hates us and blah blah blah. And I'm like, do you guys remember what it was like when we were younger? We didn't like anything that our parents did. Like, we wore skinny jeans, we had our side part, we tucked in our socks until we finally got ankle socks. Like, that's how we dressed. And Gen Z doesn't dress that way. They wear baggier pants, they do the middle part, they wear the dad socks and the chunky dad shoes, which, by the way, are super comfortable. I'm gonna have to give that to Gen Z. Like, do you have any idea how annoying it is to get into skinny jeans as you get older? Like, it's a struggle I do not want, and those chunky dad shoes are very comfortable. They have really good arch support. So Gen Z wins on that part, okay? I have never been more comfortable than I have in baggy pants and dad shoes. I love it. You can rip off my chunky dad shoes over my dead body. I love those shoes. I have more than one pair. That's how comfortable they are. And so, yeah, exactly. They don't see what's happening. So that started. That was just like one instance. And why did it come up again for me? Because I saw this video. And in this video, this woman who is a millennial, she didn't say anything. Nothing negative towards Gen Z, nothing negative towards millennials. She is also a millennial herself. So she said she was at the gym, and there was this woman. I don't know how they got into this conversation, but there's this woman that she noticed at the gym, and then they started talking, and one thing led to another. They led to this conversation where the other woman, we're gonna call her woman 2, asked woman 1, who posted the video, how old do you think I am? And woman 1 was like, I looked at her, and I wasn't looking, like, if I went by face value, I would have said, you know, 20s or younger, because she looked good. But she said that she looked at her outfit and what she was wearing, and she was wearing ankle socks. A staple of the millennials, ankle socks. So that's when she said probably mid-30s, and the woman was very shocked that she was able to decipher her age. And so the woman asked her, like, how do you know that's how old I am? And that's when woman one was like, well, because of your socks. Like, Gen Z does not wear ankle socks. And that's what she said in her video. Again, nothing malicious. She herself is a millennial along with the woman that she was talking to. Nothing malicious. Another observation that is very true. And in her comments are all these millennials who were so upset that Gen Z does not wear ankle socks. It was like an uproar. Everyone was like, oh, we suffered to get ankle socks. Oh, like we used to fold our socks so they wouldn't show. They don't know how good they have it. And I'm like, they don't care. They do not care. And they shouldn't have to care. Like, that's not what they want. They want the longer socks. Good for them. I still wear the ankle socks because I like them. I'm not a big fan of my socks showing. I still wear the no-show socks. But sometimes I wear the longer socks. Yeah, they work against the cold. They're very nice. And they can look cute too if you style them correctly. So, I don't see what the uproar is about, but apparently millennials were all up in their butts, and then they started making narratives of like, ugh, Gen Z hates these socks. It's so offensive. Like, we suffered for them to get these socks created. I'm like, okay, fair that because of us, ankle socks were created. All right, because I remember having to fold my socks. Like, I do remember those times, but like, if they don't want to wear it, they don't want to wear it. You're the target demographic, so go wear it. Nobody's stopping you from wearing them. Nobody is telling these millennials, don't wear what you like. Not a single person has said, stop doing this. And if there is someone out there, then they're probably just trying to get attention. But literally, nobody cares. Wear what you want and wear what makes you happy. It's just an observation. I don't understand why you gotta be so... Exactly, it sucks! Why do you have to be so up in your butts about it? Just let it go. Every generation has something different. Do you think we were feathering our hairs just like our parents did in the 80s? I mean, my mom did it to me once because I thought it was super cool. But like, if I look at pictures of my parents in the 70s and the 80s, I'm not wearing my hair like that. I'm not wearing platform shoes. I know Gen Z and they like to wear like those Bratz platform shoes, but like, I'm not wearing them. I'm not wearing those wide bell bottoms. I'm not hairspraying my bangs up to the gods. I'm not teasing my hair like crazy like my mom was in high school. Like, no. I saw it and I was like, haha, that was crazy. I can't believe you used to dress that way. And I'm pretty sure they're saying the same thing about us when they see things what we used to wear. I mean, I look like I just walked out of a Hot Topic circa 2010. And you look at pictures and it's like, wow, I can't believe I dress like that. The newer generation is not going to want to dress like that. It's just facts. Exactly. It's not your life. Leave them be. It's not hurting anybody. Like, Gen Z was literally minding their own business. They're just making observations of what makes a millennial a millennial. And I think that just hurt millennials' feelings that they were able to be spotted. Why is that so hurtful? Why is it so offensive to be spotted? I don't get it. Like, oh well. They can figure out if you're a millennial or not by the way you dress or by the way your hairstyle is. Whoop-de-doo. Why is that offensive? Why does it bother you that the younger generation doesn't want to dress like you? Every generation's gonna have its own thing. It's that simple. They're not gonna be the same. Each generation's going to have its own style, its own clothes, its own flair, its own trends. As much as we don't get what's coming up, it's not for us to understand. We have our own things. The younger people have their own stuff, like, and it's going to keep happening in life. Eventually, we're gonna be gone. whoever comes in after us thousands of years later are gonna have their own stuff too, and they're gonna look back on us and go like, oh, this is stupid. Why did people used to dress like this back in the 2020s and 2030s, 2050s, or the year 3000? I don't know, people from the year 5000 are probably looking back and going, wow, this is dumb. It's just so stupid. And every time I see a rant from a millennial, and unfortunately, because I am also a millennial, I see people my age, and it's so embarrassing, on whether it's my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, whatever, people my age, people that I know, talking about it. And I'm like, we're grown-ass adults. Why do you care what the younger generation is thinking? Again, they're not even insulting us. They haven't said anything mean. Just, this is what millennials wear. Oh well. If they have said anything mean, it's because we started it. Unfortunately, I do have to group myself in millennials because I am one. It's just unfortunate. It reminds you of a rant, something. Oh, go ahead, please. This is a ranting session. I'm just gonna do some ranch work here. Walking slow. And so my hair is a middle part, not because I'm trying to appease the younger generation or anything like that. My hair is a middle part for two reasons. One, even when I had a side part, my hair would always want to turn into a middle part. That's just how my hair naturally falls. My dad's hair does that. My brother's hair does that. No matter what we do, the middle part naturally wants to come out. So if I want to do a side part, I have to do like actual work to get it done. When I was younger, I would have to do the whole burning and singeing my hair so it can like go to the side. That's what I'd have to do to create a side part. It sucks. It was a time. Yeah, wouldn't blame them if they saw the clothing we read. Yep. So yeah, my hair is a middle part. That's reason number one. Reason number two is because I have the wolf cut. Immersion break, guys. I don't have twin tails permanently. I have the wolf cut, so it's very shaggy, and I have curtain bangs with my wolf cut. I used to have the front bangs like all the way across, but again, because my hair likes to split down the middle, I couldn't stay with those bangs, so now I have curtain bangs. It makes sense. And with the wolf cut, you know, having a side part isn't really the thing. Why did I get a wolf cut? Because I saw an anime girl with it and I thought it was great, and then I saw some other J-pop artists and I was like, I like this haircut, and now that's what I have, and I've had it for a few years now, and I think it's becoming my signature because I like it. I really do. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of fun, and honestly, it's kind of low maintenance. You can roll out of bed and it looks great. It's a shag. It's just another word for shag. So the messier, the better. Works for me. Yes. I need a bunch of palladium fragments. Thank you. And so I got my hair cut this week to get some maintenance touch-up. So I've had long shags, I've had short shags. Right now I have kind of a medium-ish shag. So before I had a long wolf cut, and it grew way too long, and my hair is naturally really thick, which I absolutely love, but because it does get really thick, I get headaches and I get migraines. So for the summertime, I was like, I need to thin this out and get it a little bit shorter. So right now it's at a medium wolf cut, and it's very thinned out. And I was just sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, this is so stupid. One, I love my hair the way it is. I think it's great. But like, it just got me thinking about that video and how other people my age were like so like insistent that the side part is the best hairstyle out there. And then I think it was when Beyonce, I think it was this year, Beyonce came out where with her blonde hair and a side part. Millennials again were like, see, if it's good enough for Beyonce, it's good enough for us. And I'm like, I think Beyonce is also a millennial, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong. And also, if you want to do it, just do it. Like, nobody's stopping stopping you. Nobody ever said not to. I'm like, you guys are so dumb. I'm like, of course, the side part can look good. No one's saying it isn't. It, like, I don't know, just getting my hair cut this week just reminded me about it all and how stupid the entire conversation is of this millennial versus Gen Z, which, by the way, Gen Z did not start. Millennials did. Like, millennials want to be like, oh, well, Gen Z started it by saying this. I'm like, no, you guys started the argument. It's millennials. You're supposed to be the adults. We're the new adults. And you're over here fighting with the youngins. Like, that's so dumb. You guys sound just like the people who were criticizing us. Like, I remember, like, the generation before millennials. What is it? Gen X? Gen X? Is it Gen X? Because there's Gen Z. I think it's Gen X. I don't remember. The generation before us were criticizing us because of our skinny jeans. And because of our flat shoes and Vans and wearing Converse all the time. My dad would be like, these were basketball shoes. I'm like, okay, well, now they're my going to school shoes. Whatever. Like, we would always get criticized for dressing that way. Oh, well. And I'm pretty sure my parents got criticized by their parents for dressing the way they did. Oh well, it always starts from the previous generation that wants to insult the newer one. So, millennials, if you remember what it was like to be berated for being different and dressing not like the generation before us, like, take those feelings and apply it to the new generation. Come on. Don't be an ass. Again, they're not even being mean. Nobody picked on you. You picked on yourselves. I'm gonna go into these caves over here. Actually, I want to go to the caves over there in the winter area. Anyway, that's my rant number 2. Alright, what's your rant? Both men and women read books of all kinds. It's their literature taste that will guide them to read. I read more fiction books than non-fiction books. It's because everyone wants to escape into another life. Yes, for sure. I like fiction books. Let's go in here. Wait, how many balls do I have? Actually, what I need are these spheres. Okay. I need a bunch of palladium fragments because I need more spheres. I want more spheres so I can go into the caves in the Sakura area. Alright, it's 159. Alright, so that was rant number 2. Rant number 3. It's gonna be a little bit of a long one. Oh, I missed one? Wait, what? Because there's socks. Hold on, let me scroll back. Socks, It's not your life, Reminds you of a rant on something you read, Clothing. I don't see anything. What did I miss? No. Was there something else? Is YouTube being selective again? Wait, what do I need? I have Ultra, I have Legendary. Okay. How many of these can I make? Only 15? Why? Palladium Fragments, Palmetto Ingot, Plasteel. Okay. Cement. YouTube did it again! Damn it, YouTube. How much can I make? Okay. That's a lot of cement. That should be enough. Now I need Palmetto Ingot. Crap. Crap. I need more of these. Alright. On to rant number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and slaughter some gob fins because I need more pal fluids. Sorry, gob fins, but also not really because you guys are assholes. Gob fins turf. There it is. Rant 3 takes us a little bit back in time. It's the only way it'll make sense. So this is a dentist rant. So for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, I've been having a sort of discomfort on my tooth. Don't know why. Okay, hold on. I think I'm like bouncing around. So yeah, I had a discomfort, and the discomfort came, yeah, again, like a few weeks ago. And I thought it's because when I first experienced the discomfort, it was because I was flossing. And when I was flossing, I felt something weird. Like, I felt like something was removed, which at the time I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's just a piece of whatever, not, it's just gunk, food, whatever from the day, plaque, I don't know. I didn't think much of it. But it was weird that it hurt. I've never had it hurt before like that. But again, I just thought, whatever, I'm flossing, getting rid of whatever's not supposed to be there. I'm doing good, taking care of my teeth. Well, after like a few weeks, the discomfort starts increasing more and more. And Tuesday night, I actually woke up crying in pain. It hurt so bad. It woke me up. I had to take off my retainer. I have a retainer because I had braces. So now I have to wear a retainer for the rest of my life when I sleep. I took that off and I could not go back to sleep. So I was just laying there and I was just crying. I was literally bawling because of how much my tooth hurt. Eventually I did fall asleep, but I fell asleep crying. So, and so that same day, Wednesday, because that was Tuesday night. So Wednesday, I tried to make an appointment. And I made an appointment somewhere where I haven't been before. So the dentist that I've gone to for the past, I don't know, over 15 years of my life is back home. And I haven't really changed dentists because I never really needed to. The 6-month cleaning that you're supposed to do always aligned during the holidays and my visits that I was like going home. So I never really had to bother. I never really had issues with my teeth where I had to see somebody outside of the cleaning periods. So I'm like, okay. However, this time I'm not home. I'm not back home. I'm in my apartment home, not my home. Nowhere near my longtime family dentist. So I was like, all right, well, I'll find one around here, you know, where I currently reside. So I found one literally down the street, not too far. And they were really nice, and she looked at everything. And the last time I saw my family dentist was back in April. And he did a filling. And that was it. That was all it was, just filling, we're done. Whatever. Well, I get to this new dentist and I tell her about the pain. She does the cleaning and she's like, let me do the cleaning first and then we can, you know, take a good look. I was like, okay, great, bet. So she does that. She's like, okay, the cleaning is done. I did your x-rays. Now we need to talk. And I was like, oh no. She's giving me the we need to talk speech. I'm like, damn it. That's never a good thing. And so she tells me, she's like, the reason that you're feeling this pain in that area is because this filling has a hole in it. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. So she showed me the pictures and she even like showed me everything. And she's like, there's a hole. And she shows me the hole. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, how did that happen? She's like, well, it could be a number of things. I'm like, I literally just got that filling like in April. Like, I just got it. And she said, that's not the only one. There's another filling as well that there's a hole in it. Like a piece of the filling is missing. I'm like, what the fuck? And so she's like, because of that hole, bacteria was able to go in there and you have a cavity under the filling. I'm like, oh my God. And so she's like, I can't tell how bad the damage is until I remove this filling you might need a root canal if it's that bad. I'm like, no, 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 absolutely not. I cannot have another root. I have one root canal. I got it when I was like 10 or something, 9 or 10. And I was like, ugh. I remember that day precisely. Honestly, it wasn't too terrible, but you know, I'd rather not go through that again, right? But luckily she was able to go in there and fix everything, and I don't need a root canal. Great, fantastic. And then she was like, I can fix what I can fix today, but you're gonna have to come back. She told me the main reason I'd have to come back, not that she couldn't do everything in one day, but mainly because the insurance has a maximum of what they can cover for a day. And so she's like, if I do all the work today, your insurance won't cover it all. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, thanks for looking out for me. So she did what was urgent today, which I'm super thankful for. Everything else I'm just have to call back. But I was so mad because the fillings that she has to go in and fix were from my dentist that I thought was already taking care of everything. So what do you mean? Like, what do you mean that my fillings aren't, like, there's pieces missing? Like, what do you mean there's a hole in my filling? Like, that's horrible. Like, I am in so much pain because of this. And so I got like so mad. I called my mom to tell her. I was like, I'm not going back to our family dentist anymore. And I told her why. And I'm like, I have to go back and get a crown because one of the fillings that is messed up, she can't fix it the way she fixed the one today. She's like, that one I have to remove completely and you need to have a crown for that one. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I have to go get a crown. And she said that it's more than one. So it's 2 that I need to get a crown on because of the filling. I'm like, those fillings are old. Like, I know the one that she fixed today was recent, but the other 2 are old. Like, they've been there for years. That's why she can't fix it the way she fixed this one, because they've been there for a while. I'm like, I don't feel any pain there, which is why she was like, it's not urgent. Like, she's like, I don't see anything under there, but it's bad that she does have to put a crown on it. I'm like, I'm mad. I got home to my apartment, called my mom, and just ranted and complained and everything. I'm like, this all, I don't understand. Like, how? Why? Like, if the fillings were proper, they shouldn't be breaking off like piece by piece for me to have problems. I don't know whether to cry or yell. I don't know. Like, I was in so much pain. And so, like, right now my mouth is kind of in pain. It's not as bad. It's just, I think right now it's in pain just because of all the drilling she had to do, and so it's more sore than anything. So I got home and I had to take painkillers as soon as the numbness wore off. But yeah, I was just mad, irritated, everything. So I'm like, this isn't fair. Like, again, I've been going to that dentist for over 15 years. I'm like, I guess maybe he's getting old. I don't know. Anyway, I was just mad. That was this morning, so I kind of spent my whole day just like mad, lingering about everything. Yeah, stupid insurance, but I mean, at least she was able to be like on my side about it. I was like, thanks, you're really nice. And so she was really nice. The office was also really nice. They did a little like a little care menu. So it's like, if you would like, you can request like a blanket, pillows for your back, for your feet, for your neck, earplugs, some headphones. They even did like those under eye masks, so like while you're just leaning back there and they're doing the work, you can relax. I'm like, very nice. Everyone there was like super nice, and like they broke down what I needed to do. And so the dentist was like, we're just gonna do what's priority now, so the insurance doesn't, want to not pay for it. I was like, okay, great, thanks. And then one of them said extraction, and I got so scared. I was like, extraction? She's like, no, that's just for your wisdom teeth. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know. I do need to get those extracted at some point, but not right now. But that was my morning. Oh my god, I actually do have a fourth rant. I remembered. It didn't piss me off that much, but it did annoy me. I think I've had too much going on today that it slipped my mind. But now I remembered, and I have to deal with it tomorrow. Crap. Great, now I'm annoyed again. Let's see. Your rant stems from an article claiming men only read books that bring in money. That's a bold lie. That's a lie. Who wrote that? I've seen men read fiction books, sci-fi, like all these nice, fun books, not just about money. Not everybody wants to be a hustle person. Like, what the hell? That is a lie. Who wrote that? They're stupid. Put this away. Oh. Let's put that over there. It's a lot of cement, but now I need more palladium fragments. My fourth rant of the day. So last week I placed an order for my mom's birthday. Her birthday was this week, and I did the flowers. Okay, I think I told you guys I did the flowers, right? So I sent the flowers, and we rearranged that for last week so it can be done for this week. Totally great. Done. Perfect. So I guess this is a follow-up to last week's story. So her birthday comes along, and unfortunately she left work before the delivery could get there, which that's what I was afraid of, because they said the delivery would be like 9 to 6 and she leaves like around 3, and I'm like, fuck. So didn't make it. However, they pissed me off earlier because it was like 2 o'clock and she still hadn't received the flowers. She didn't know she was getting the flowers, but she didn't say, you know, that she got the flowers or anything. So I called them. I was like, hey, just want to know where the driver is. What's up? Like, I just want to know where he is. Like, how far along? Because, like, I got this email, like, at 8 in the morning, and it's 2 in the afternoon, and she still doesn't have the flowers. So what's going on? And the people tell me, okay, well, hold on. Put you on hold. They take me off of hold. And she tells me, unfortunately, we won't be able to deliver your flowers today as we don't have a florist available. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, sorry. They'll be delivered tomorrow. And I'm like, no, her birthday's today. I paid for the flowers to be there today on her birthday. That's what I paid for. And that's what I expect. Like, you guys had a whole week to tell me that you don't have a florist for today to make and deliver the flowers. Like, I don't, what's happening here? And so the lady's like, yeah, I'm so sorry, I apologize. I'm like, I don't really want an apology. I kind of want a solution to this. Because you sent me an email that they were out for delivery today. I was literally just calling to see where the driver was. That's it. So either you're lying to me that there's no florist, or the email's lying to me that it's out for delivery. Which is it? And so the lady puts me back on hold again, and she checks, and she's like, okay, well, we'll just wait until 6 o'clock. He should be there. I'm like, oh, so now you're telling me that there is someone on their way? Okay, great. Like, if you don't get it by 6, you know, give us a call. It's like, fine, whatever. Eventually the flowers did get delivered, but again, my mom was not there. But her coworker that was there sent her a picture of the flowers, and mom was like, oh, they look nice. I'm like, great. And so my mom sends me the picture that her coworker sent her. So she sends it to me, and I look at the picture, and the flowers, they don't look bad. The flowers look nice. However, it's not what I paid for. And I'm like, these look smaller. So because it was between me, my dad, and my brother, we got together to get her the big bouquet. This looked like the small bouquet. And I'm like, maybe it's just the angle that her coworker took the picture, because she kind of took it as like a kind of like an above angle kind of thing. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's just the angle. So I asked my mom, like, when you get to work, can you please send me a picture of the flowers? So my mom sends me another picture, and it's small. I'm like, oh my god, that's not what we paid for. We paid for the big one. And so when I called my mom later today to rant about the whole dentist thing, she's like, why are you asking me about the flowers? And I'm like, because that's not the size that we ordered. She's like, oh. I'm like, we paid for the big bouquet. Like, if I was gonna do the small bouquet, I would have done it myself. But like, the three of us got together to send you the big bouquet. That's not the big one. And she's like, oh, well, now I want the big one. I was like, well, I'm sorry. They gave you the wrong one. And so I was supposed to call today, but I got distracted with work and all this stuff, and honestly, pain with my mouth started coming back once the anesthesia numbness started coming off. So I need to call them back tomorrow, because that's really annoying. Like, why aren't you giving us what we paid for? Something's gonna go wrong. Yep. And that went wrong. I'm like, just, I don't understand. I don't get it. So I need to call them and complain and see if I can get some sort of refund, because this did not go well. And then, this isn't a rant, this is just a funny story from my mom's birthday. I seen people who walls is built on books. I envy them. Yeah, I like wall books, book walls. I think they look super nice. So there's a story. It's so dumb. So, as the eldest and the eldest daughter, not just the eldest, just the eldest daughter. As the oldest, I take charge of getting everything together. We talked about it last week again. It's just, it's the oldest thing. That's what we do. So, placed the order for the flowers. Ordered my mom's gift. All my brother had to do was pick up the gift. Hi, Wolf! Thank you for stopping by! Night! So I placed the order for the gift, and my brother was just supposed to go pick it up. So the day of, when I find out that they might not deliver it that day, I called my brother. Or I text my brother, actually. First I text him, like, hey, did you pick up the gift? Because I normally from this store, we've ordered from this store before, when you pick up something, you get an email saying thank you for picking up your order. I didn't receive that email, so I stalked the Ring camera, and I'm like, okay, he left at this time, maybe he's there right now, I don't know. So I texted him and was like, hey, were you able to pick up the gift? And he was being annoying about it. He wasn't giving me a direct yes or no. He's like, oh, well, they asked for my ID, so maybe. And I'm like, what do you mean maybe? Are they gonna give it to you or not? He's like, well, I'm afraid that they're not, because I'm not you. He's like, I told them that you were my sister. And I'm like, okay, do you need me to call them? He's like, no, I got it. I'm like, oh, sir, you could have just said, yes, I have the gift. I'm over here stressing out already about the flowers. I don't need this added stress. Like, if I could do it all myself, I would, but I'm not in the area. So he picked it up, and so I told him about the flowers. I was like, look, Dad's gonna come home late. My dad's a truck driver, so, I mean, unfortunately, he can't control his schedule. Like, Dad might come home late. The flowers may not even get there before she leaves work. Like, I just need the gift to be okay. At least the gift. He's like, I got it. He's like, I'll go pick up some flowers too. I'm like, okay, great. Thank you. At least, you know, we'll have some backup flowers or something. So he went to the store. So my mom has a dairy allergy, so she can't have like any regular cake. So my brother goes to Sprouts where they have vegan stuff, and he got a little like vegan cake for her. I was like, yay, great, thank you. All right, things are somewhat coming together. I just thought he got like her a slice of the vegan cake. Like that. That's what I assumed that he got her. Turns out, when I talked to my mom later, she's like, so your aunt and like her two daughters, my cousins, came over. So apparently, my dad decided to go rogue. Siblings always do this. Yes, just answer the damn question. Yes or no? Do you have it? My dad went rogue and didn't ask me to arrange anything else. Like he decided to ask my brother to help set up for my two cousins, who are my mom's goddaughters, to sing happy birthday to her and to cut a cake. Even though it was just gonna be them two, it's fine. My mom would have loved it. She loves her goddaughters very much. So my dad asked my brother to text my aunt and my uncle, so my mom has more than two siblings, but the two siblings that, you know, are available, to text both of them and see if they want to just come over and bring their kids to sing happy birthday to my mom and have some cake. That's it. Maybe get a little bit of like some food, because Chick-fil-A does that little catering tray or something. That's it. That's all. That's what my dad asked my brother. My brother fucks it up. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how my brother arranged this or something. So my mom is like, why is there a big cake? Like, it's just gonna be us. So at home it's my mom, my brother, and my cousin who my mom picks up after school. She's like 3, so after preschool or whatever. So my mom takes care of her after school and then takes her parents later. So it's just them 3. So my mom's like, why is there like a big cake? And I was like, a big cake? I thought he just got her a slice of cake. I don't know. Okay. And so my brother's like, oh, you know, it's just a big cake. You never know, in case anybody wants to come over or something. And so my mom's like, okay. And then so she was trying to like get some food. So trying to order from whatever restaurant my mom wants. She's like, should we get that or should we get something else? And so my brother's like, let's do the Chick-fil-A catering tray thing. And so my mom's like, okay, well, I mean, it's a lot of food for just us 3, you know? And so my brother comes back with the food and everything, and the 3 of them already start eating. They cut the cake. They have the cake and everything. And then my aunt comes over. My uncle couldn't come over. My cousin had a school thing, so they were like not in town. So it was just my aunt and her 2 girls, which again, my mom's goddaughters. So they come over. They come over thinking that they were gonna sing happy birthday, eat some food, and have some cake. That's what they thought. That did not happen, because by the time they got there, the cake was already cut. They were already eating. So they kind of just joined in and just ate food and ate cake. So nobody sang happy birthday to my mom. And I was like, oh my god, like I don't live nearby, so I could not go home and sing happy birthday to my mom, unfortunately. My dad just wanted her goddaughters to sing happy birthday to her because he was still on the road. My brother did not arrange this properly. He didn't. And my mom's telling me all of this, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, she's laughing about it, because I mean, it's all we can do is laugh about it. And I was like, why? I'm like, why did my dad have to leave me out of it? And I was like, this is why I shouldn't be left out of plans. Why would you go rogue? Why on earth would you ask this young man to do something? Why? I don't understand. In what world did you think this was going to go well? I'm like, I should not be left out of things like this. Even though I'm not there, I could have arranged this so much better. Like, I already know what I would have done already. But no, he had to ask my brother. And I'm like, never again should you ask somebody else. Like, it's my job for a reason, okay? I'm in charge. Oh my god, it's a harem. Guys, it's a harem. It's a harem. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They're having babies. I don't want to fight you guys. Ow, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Give me... Ah! Never mind. I can't go anywhere. Who spotted me? Who the fuck spotted me? I don't see. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to my base really quick. Hold on. I'm getting a random... Not a random pain. Okay. I'm gonna go up here really quick. And just get out of the way. Oh, there's a mama rest. Crap, crap, crap. How much further can I go? Oh, here we go. Do you know how I told you I had some pain from all the work that she did? Well, I think the painkillers that I took earlier are wearing off, and I'm starting to feel a pain in my mouth again. Hold on, let me go take some more. I'll be right back. This is not a good day for me. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It hurts really bad. I just took a painkiller, so hopefully that kicks in the next few minutes, cause if not, I don't think I could keep streaming because it really hurts to move my mouth. Yeah, there's a reason why we're the oldest. There's a reason why we take charge on these things. Oh, the harem is gone. So, lesson learned, don't go rogue. Don't do things without my involvement. Otherwise, this is gonna happen. Ah! It's a bunch of mouths! It's not a harem, they're not having babies, but they're so cute. Look at all these mouths. Oh, they're running away. They're dispersing. Oh, okay, never mind. I was just gonna admire you guys. I already have a bunch of you. I don't need any more. So I'm glad that my mom found it funny because I probably would have had my feelings hurt if it was me. But yeah, don't go rogue, please. Oh, this cave is closed. Anyway, that's been my week. Actually, that's been my past 2 days. Not even the whole week. They went rogue with car lessons? Oh no, what did they do? What happened? Where's the other one? No. I need to level up my Celine. One more level and you'll be maxed out. Okay, it's starting to hurt to talk. Crap. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't want to give info, totally don't. Totally understand. I think I am gonna have to end stream, guys, because it's starting to hurt, like, my whole side. Let me just go back to my base. There's a transfer point over there. I just want to go back to my base. Wait, treasure. Crap, where is it? There's. Okay, safe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end. Sorry, guys. It really hurts. I can't really move my mouth without pain going up my side. Sorry. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, tell me on the Discord. Definitely be active. I'll just be, you know, hanging out with family this weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, sorry guys, this just, I can't anymore. Have a good night, and I hope you all have sweet dreams. Bye!